Welcome back. We created the infrastructure. We created the UI for our blog detail, and we also created the functionality. We connected it to our backend, so we're able to pull it. So now what we're going to do is we are going to we're going to modify the page so that way it's at first when it pulls it's not as interactive. So right now I can just change it. I have the save and cancel buttons, but I don't want those to be readily available. Okay, so a couple things that we need to do. All right. So first thing we do need to do is we're going to hide this part that we just created at first. We're just gonna return something different. So we're gonna do const displayed disabled, and we're gonna return. This time we're gonna do stack. We're gonna return, wait, not brackets, parentheses. We're going to do another stack. And this one is going to be direction row. Okay, let's close this stack and let's close the first one to get rid of the error. Do I have stack? Did I pull stack? No, I did not. Let's get that. Let's add that here. Okay. So in this first row of stack here, what is that error? Oh, okay. I gotta close this one. So in this first, Lord have mercy. Oh, I did have it. It's right here. So let's get rid of that duplicate. And let's go back here. That first row, what are we gonna have? We're gonna have a typography. And that's pretty much going to have our title. Okay. Typography, let's do H5. Don't want it too big. Let's say SX. We're gonna give it a flex grow of 1. The reason we're doing that is because we want it to push. We're gonna put an edit and delete button on the right, and we want them to be pushed all the way to the right. So over here we're gonna say blog.title. Okay. Under that, we're going to say icon button. That's gonna have an unclick function, but we're not adding that yet. So that's gonna be the edit button, the edit icon. Let's just duplicate that. Okay, and this one is gonna be the delete forever button, the delete forever icon, and we're gonna get out of that substack, and we're gonna do typography. That one is gonna be a paragraph, variant P, and it's gonna be blog content. Okay, so that's it. Well, not really. Now that we have this, let us create some functionality as to when to display what we have on screen right now versus what we just created. So pretty much all we're gonna do is we are going to create a disabled state. So const disabled, let's say on edit, no, edit set edit. Use state, and that's going to be false. Okay. Something else that we need to add is we need the functionality for when we're doing delete and also when we're editing. So on delete, let's do that, and then const handle edit. Just gonna do that. We also need a temporary blog. So this one's gonna be temp set temp. I'll explain why we need the temp in a minute. Okay, so here, when we click the edit button, we're gonna do handle edit. And when we click the delete button, we're gonna do handle delete. Simple as that. And on the edit, what we're gonna do is we're gonna first set edit to true, and we're gonna create a temporary copy of our blog. So whatever state that our blog is in right now, we're gonna create a temporary version of it. We also need on cancel. Yeah. On cancel, wait, const on cancel, handle cancel, right? So on cancel, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the exact opposite of handle edit, okay? So we're gonna do set edit to false, and we're gonna reset blog to temp. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reset the blog to temp. And let's see. Yeah, it's on click. Actually, you know what? It's not. Let's handle update. We're gonna change that. Update, because that's really what it is. And we're also gonna change the text to update. And then over here, I'm gonna do on click, handle cancel. Const handle update. Yeah. Here's what we're doing. Under our paper, we're going to indent this. We're going to do a double indent, okay? We're going to add a little bit of JavaScript code here. Just adding these here so that way I don't forget to close it. We're gonna do, if it's not edit, right? If it's not edit, we're gonna display disabled. So if we're not editing it, we're gonna display the disabled. Else, that's when we're displaying this right here. And voila. Right. Okay. So this is how this goes. But why is these should be all the way to the left. Oh, I see why it's not going all the way to the left. It should be flex grow, not flow grow. Flex grow. Some of you smart ones probably already figured this out and knew it was coming. Now, once I hit my edit button here, this entire thing will disappear, and then we're gonna have this. If we hit cancel, and here we go. Let's say I do this. I remove the updated and I hit cancel. You see how the updated is back? The reason is because that's why we needed the temp. Okay, so we needed a temp variable to hold our blog in its unedited version of itself. So that way, if we decided to, you know what, we don't want to make any changes, even though we had already, no matter what we had already typed here, okay, no matter what we had already typed, if we decided against it and keep it as is, we preserve the original version in our UI. All right. What else that we need to do? Our paper right here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of background to differentiate it from everything else. So paper, I'm gonna do SX background color. Let's give it silver. Actually, you know what? Let's say if it is, and I'm stuttering a little bit. I want to show you something. We can keep it like this, or we can say, if not edit, we're going to say silver, else we're not going to give it a background color if we are on edit. So this is how I have it. You guys can change the UI however you want to do it. The next step we need to do is we had the functionality. Let's now handle the delete and update version. We do need to use navigate from React Router DOM. So let's pull that here, const navigate. When we are deleting, we are automatically going to navigate back to our blogs, to our list of blogs. Okay, that's the first thing we're going to do. So for now, let's just hit that delete. It's not going to delete just yet. Okay, right now is all it's going to do is it's going to navigate. Okay, let's go back, navigate. All right. So what we do need now is we need the delete blog and the update blog functionality from use blog. So delete blog, update blog. And for each of them, so let's do the delete blog first. And so to handle update, we're gonna do update blog, okay? And for delete, first we're gonna do update blog, and then we're gonna reset edit to null. I'm sorry, reset edit to false. And we're also gonna do set temp back to null. All right, and for handle delete, we're going to delete the blog and we're gonna navigate. All right, and we're gonna go, in order to do that, we already have all of that functionality on our server, so we just need to go to our blog context, state, and it's update and delete. So let's do that. All right. So it's the put. We're gonna send a put request. It's gonna go to our API/blogs, and it's gonna throw in the blog ID. The blog ID, we're gonna get that from our blog data. Okay, when we do update, we're sending the blog and it's gonna pull that on the blog data, and then the config here is gonna have our header. It's gonna have our headers, and included in the headers is going to be the our token that's gonna be used to authenticate us, because if this is not our blog, we don't want anyone to either update it or have the ability to delete it. So that's why we're sending headers as well. And if for whatever reason we have an error in the update blog, when we call that, it's gonna send blog fail to our reducer, and we're gonna get our toast, our alert. Okay, we're gonna do something similar to the delete blog. All right, so this one is a little bit different. We are sending, let me see, to the reducer. When we delete, we're sending, we're gonna return the blog ID, so that way we can filter it out from our context. And we're also going to send a toast, and that's on a successful deletion. Okay, that's what we have. Delete blog success. Actually, delete blog, not delete blog success. Should be delete blog. If we have any errors, of course, wait, delete blog is not, yeah, let's get rid of this. All right, let's go back to our state. Okay. What are my errors here? Okay, I'm getting. I have 3 errors here. This video is pushing 20 minutes, so we're gonna stop this video right now, and then in the next video we're going to debug, and we'll debug it together. See you soon.